It's your girl, the Lady Blue here. I'm looking out around. But check this out, y'all. I want y'all to watch, like, and subscribe to all my shows. A lot of my shows deal with, I talk about the survival of a shutdown, just in case. We got all this terror. I believe that we are living in some difficult times. We don't really know what's ahead of us. What does the future really hold? You know, so a lot of my shows that I've decided to get into is like what my mom used to always teach us about, take us to church about. We've been talked to, prophesied to, ministered to, whatever, and they talked about these days to come of a shutdown, possibly, and how to survive through it, y'all, because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. It's a blessing to live to see each day, but I just know that we're living in some times where changes is about to happen. So change is about to happen. So y'all get to my page, watch, like, subscribe, share, and this I try to talk about a lot of things that maybe we could do in these days and time, things that you can do to kind of help you through it, help all of us through it. I talked about buying land, how you can get on there and check out some of them videos of how to store food, water, purify. Just a lot of things, y'all. They're great videos, so just check them out. BS.BS show. Watch, like, and subscribe, y'all. I need y'all thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I need y'all to watch, like, and subscribe more than anything. Please support the girl. And I'm gonna be bringing a lot of more podcasts. I'm getting deep on into it. I'm coming on with it, so make sure y'all tune in because like I said, they're talking about these tariffs that being taxes being put on China. A lot of America get a lot of these goods and stuff from China. Get a lot of stuff from China that we use and we need, y'all. So, what kind of damage is that really going to do to the economy? And then they're doing vice versa to us. So we really just don't know. And I know it's jacking the price up on, like I said, eggs is through the roof now. So these are days that when we were children, we heard about it. We was like, oh, this y'all talking about some stuff. Well, guess what? It's here now. So you talk about eggs, bread, and stuff. So survival techniques, y'all, is going to be very important. Survival skills, the know-how, and a lot of this generation, our parents' generation, they a lot of them were sharecroppers. They come out the sharecropping time. They learned a lot about that stuff. But a lot of this generation, y'all, we got a little bit, but a lot of Generation X and Z, and they're going to be lost. So I decided to get on into that to try to learn more of myself because we just don't know. We just don't know. So once again, the more I learn, I'm gonna share with y'all. So make sure y'all tune in and watch, like, and subscribe. A lot of stuff they've been telling us all the time. So, uh, the shutdown may be real, y'all. We just don't know when. We just don't know how. We don't know where. They said don't worry about it. Well, you have to. It has to cross your mind every now and then. You have to think about it because these things, just in case, like they tell you to always put your money back just in case. Get you a small savings just in case a rainy day. Well, in this situation, it's something that you really need to think about because if that do happen, I used to always watch them little shorts and stuff, The Walking Dead. Y'all seen all that? And they said, why they make so many Walking Dead movies? Why they make so many Walking Dead movies? Why are there so many Walking Dead movies? Or like Lost? What are they really trying to tell us? And that's what I was saying to myself. So I thought about it. I said, could it be that when this thing happened, because I believe they're gonna shut it down, and we're gonna when they bring the system back up and stuff, I think it's gonna be new technology. You know, I believe it's going to be some type of new technology, whether it's robots or whatever, that's going to really, because you could already see the robots is kind of taking the place of human beings now. They're doing a lot of jobs that human beings should be doing in the grocery stores and driving trucks, and the robots is really doing their thing now. So, uh, you know, man, so it's something to think about. So we just don't know. So to be safe and sorry, I learned a lot, and it may have to come back to survival skills, y'all. Back in the days, Our parents they used to cook on wooden stoves and stuff like that. They didn't have what we have now, the luxuries that we have now. So if that happened, y'all, would y'all be able to survive? You know what I'm saying? Is that little Pierce 04 high? How you doing, sweetie? Okay, thank you for tuning in. We don't have the luxury that, and everybody that has tuned in. What's up? One love, everybody. We don't have the luxury that they didn't have the luxury that we have today. So would we be able to survive even if we switch times? You know, hello, how you doing? All right, man. What's going on with you? One Liz. Is that what that is? Okay. How you doing, there, sweetie? Okay, Mr. M. Victor. What's going on now? Thank you for tuning in. Thank y'all. I'm just talking about, just in case we the system shut down or anything. Would we really have the skills to survive today, or know how to survive today? Like our parents and grandparents, they made the best of what they had, and they survived off the land, y'all. They survived off the land. They survived off of what they had. They made the best out of what they had, y'all. So if the system was to shut down today, do y'all believe that we could really make it without the technology that we have today? Do y'all believe that we can make it? You know what I'm saying? You put in the comments and I'll read it and shout you out next time. Uh, so a lot of my podcasts, a lot of my shorts and stuff you see, some of my shorts comedy too. I like comedy too. I like to make you laugh, y'all, because we need more laughter to get us through today anyway. So check them out, watch like and subscribe uh, to my page, BS.BS show. And I also have another channel that I'm going to bring you, the Little Lady Blue podcast channel, which is a part of the BS.BS show. So I don't want to be on this thing long. I just want to leave something on y'all, man. Thank y'all ones that tune in, Mr. Tucker. Thank you. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Tucker? Hope you're having a good day. You too, baby. You too. I'm trying to have one. Every day is a good day. Every day is a blessing. Every day you're able to wake up and see another day, as they say. It's a blessing. There's some people that's not able to do that. So we take life for granted. We complain about a lot, but that's another thing. Do we really know how blessed we are? If the country shut down and we lose a lot of the luxury, and we lose a lot of the luxury, the stuff we have now, the technology we have now, like you said, back in the days, our parents couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? They did a lot of farming. If y'all know what sharecropping is, you can relate to that. If y'all understand that, they did a lot of farming. So a lot of times they didn't have the luxury that we even have to go to the grocery store or stores to get what we need. They didn't have clothes stores that you can go to. A lot of our grandmamas and stuff like that, they had to sew and make their own outfits. They had to make their own clothes, make do. So if the system shut down and we lose a lot of the luxury today, do you know how to? Do you have land where you can plant seeds? Do you have land where you got your own pond on that you can fish? So we're talking about survival skills. So anytime I watched the movie The Walking Dead, and I know y'all like The Walking Dead. I watched the movie The Walking Dead, and I seen how I said to myself, I wonder, are they relating the zombies to us? Are we going to be the zombies? Are we going to be just that hungry, or am I just going too far out? Are we going to be just that hungry? Or we're going to be like zombies, and we're willing to do what y'all think? We're willing to do anything or whatever. We're going to be just that starving where if the system shut down, there are no grocery stores. There no, there's this, hell, I even did one on roadkill. You know what I'm saying? They get that bad. Do a lot of us have the skills to survive? So when y'all shopping at these grocery stores, buy y'all some seeds now. Don't just go in there looking at food on the shelf. God being prepared. Get you some seeds and stuff like that, because we just don't know what the future holds. You know, you know what I'm saying. And everybody ain't gonna be able to just. It's gonna be hard to come together, but that's gonna be another thing we may have to do. We may have to come together. So I do a lot of talking and stuff on that. I'm going that way. So check out a lot of my videos, my podcast shows. I've done so much, but I think right now this is the most important time to get on into that and talk about that. So make sure y'all tune in. I'm probably going to drop one this evening. We're going to talk some more about survival skills. And I know, like I said, I got a lot of stories from my mom firsthand. She was born like in 1940, firsthand about some of the things, the way they used to live. And I, oh, I can't do that, mom. I wouldn't, that mom, I ain't gonna be, I wouldn't be able to live back in them days. I wouldn't be. She said, yes, you would, girl. You would have been able to make it. You wouldn't have had no choice. You would have had to make it. You know what I'm saying? You would have had to make it. She said, you would have had to make it because that's the way we did things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna share a lot of that with y'all. So make sure y'all tune in. I'm gonna drop that video today, a short podcast on that. BS.BS show. Watch, like, and subscribe. More love, everybody. So let me see what this is about. Y'all doing okay? All right, man. All right, let me get out this thing. I like sitting here talking. My phone be getting stuck, y'all. Let me cut off.